falling out, we have reached disaster.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Please excuse the noise back there. It is my silhouette cutting some stickers for my Etsy shop, which is for a whole different thing. Today I wanted to talk to you about my self-care routine. So it took me a long time to believe in self-care. I've got like my hair is doing crazy things. When I was growing up, it wasn't really okay. A lot of self-care things that I practice now, my family would have considered to be lazy. I like naps. I take naps. To me, that is a form of self-care. My mother finds it lazy, which is fine, except she also takes naps. Or like when I have lazy days. But there is, there's some stuff that I do nightly that I would consider self-care, that are very productive. Like I have a temper. I have really bad anger issues. I also suffer from anxiety and depression and OCD and PTSD, and it's a mess. So I asked my father for Christmas this past year in 2020 for a gift subscription to Silk and Sonder. And this is a monthly planner company, and I will have a whole video up later this month about wellness journals, about this one in particular. That should be up on the 22nd, so keep an eye out for that. And that will be going over the Silk and Sonder journal for May. But these come out monthly, and these are super helpful. So I go through this, and it has self-care bingo, and it has lots of notes pages. It has a sleep tracker. April's word of the month is freedom. Each month has its own word. I'm going to cover this up just because some of those things are pretty personal. So April's thing is a freedom log. And like March was a curiosity thing. So you ask questions every day. January, I forgot what January was. I turned it into a self-care tracker, like things that I did every day for myself. And I think February was like ways that you loved yourself that day, or like, that's not how it was worded, but it was like something you did to appreciate yourself. So I have that. It has habit trackers galore. It has one for the whole month. It has mood trackers, which has helped me phenomenally. But then I also have this. This is a daily focus journal from Erin Condren. I will link both of these websites down below if you're interested. This was actually sent in a seasonal surprise box, and they have since reformatted it. Let me kind of flip to an empty week because it is very personal. So it starts with things I'm focusing on this week, other things I'm focusing on this week, and how I'd like to feel this week. And the newer ones that they have on the website now are like intentions instead of focuses. But then there's daily journaling, and these are good for 3 months. I've already got my second one on the way because this one will be done. Actually, this one won't be finished until like the middle or end of June. But I just want to make sure that I have my next one ready. So I do daily journaling. I like go through the whole motions. I wash my face, brush my teeth, go through all the motions to get ready for bed. Then I do my daily journal. I do my Duolingo, which is one of my weekly habits, which I haven't actually set up in this yet. Mostly I'm just checking in on my monthly habits. But, so we have our monthly habit tracker, our mood tracker, and as you can see, I've got my stuff color-coded, and mostly I just spend my time busy. Productive, busy. To me, they're kind of one and the same. So I check, and then I check in with this, and then I will either read on my Kindle or listen to an audiobook for like a chapter. And what I love about it is with Audible, you can have it like set a sleep timer and have it stop at the end of the chapter. So you're not just going. And I usually have that set up just in case I fall asleep. That way I'm not getting through the whole book in the middle of the night while I'm sleeping. But anyway, so I did that. Let me flip you guys around so I can kind of walk through. I did kind of a mock setup week because I am actually filming this in the middle of April. So my week is kind of crazy hectic, but I'll kind of show you how I set everything up. So let me flip you around and we'll take a look at that. Okay, now that I've got you guys flipped around, if you're interested in full flip throughs of this book, I have it over on my other channel, Planner Anna, but I'm not going to go through all the nitty gritty of this, but I will flip to an empty time. So like I said, it's main things I'm focusing on this week, other things I'm focusing on this week, how I'd like to feel this week, and then each day it asks what I focused on today, and then there's a space for free journaling. And then this changes for every day. So one day is what I'm grateful for, and then how I'm feeling, what brought me joy, how I was compassionate with myself. I really struggle with that one. How I took care of myself, and how I recharged. And then at the end of the week, I use this for Sunday. I start all my stuff on Mondays. So this is what I focused on today and then how this week went. So doing this and doing daily journaling has helped me immensely with like my depression, with a lot of my anxiety issues, with my anger problems that I have. And then I'll kind of flip through this. I don't want to like give a lot of stuff away, but it has, and I'll do a more thorough flip through when I get May's journal. But it's got an overview, calendars. This stuff is kind of personal, but then we get the mood tracker, the habit tracker, which I do. These habits don't change monthly, but each week, let me find the week. Each week has room for 5 additional habits, and these I always set different than my monthly habits. So like I'll have Duolingo twice because I'm doing 2 different languages on there, which might not be so great, but I'm doing Irish because I am Irish, and then I'm doing Spanish because my son is going into a Spanish dual language immersion program in the fall for kindergarten. So I'll do like 2 things of Duolingo, and then I'll make sure that I have one-on-one time with my son. And then whatever the other 2 habits are. Sometimes it's like playing some time on a game or making sure I take time out for myself. Let's see, what did I have? Tidy room. Oh, I only put Duolingo once there. But yeah, so, and then it has a box for weekly to-dos, 3 major goals for the week, how I want to feel, which this also gets repetitive with the other one because that also asks how I want to feel this week. A meal plan, which I don't really ever use this. I do want to start. I have a plan later this month to have a meal plan with me video. A mind, body, health plan, shopping list, and a great food memory or song. And then, oh, this is my mock week. No, it's not. It might as well be. I didn't fill anything out. I did not check in with this week, apparently, but it was, down here, I use this for videos and Instagram posts. And then I have a remember, work, self-care section, which I'm going to quit using that because I'm just going to use the one thing box up here. And then to do. And I'm not terrible behind in this because I'm filming this actually on the 13th, Tuesday the 13th. So I'm not terrible behind with this week, but I'll like sit down, move my to-dos over. I'll show you guys the mock week that I did. Okay, so this is definitely more full. So it would be Like I have my reminders, my work schedule for my job, and then I do Grubhub and DoorDash on the side. My one thing, self-care item, weather tracker, and then my to-do list. So whatever I don't get done on Monday, I'll move to Tuesday. But in my mock week, everything is perfect, so it all got done, right? And then the water tracker, which I don't typically use. And then at the bottom, like I said, I have 2 different YouTube channels. I have this one, and then I have Planner Anna. So down here, green is the Planner Anna, and then orange will be this channel. And since my first video went up May 1st, that was my introduction. So that's kind of how I check in and use this. And then I've got my notes pages for whatever I need. I used to use these for daily journaling, but then I got the daily focus journal, which was super great. And then things like currently loving, feeling, enjoying, anticipating, wishing, reading, watching, planning. This is a mid-month check-in. I'm trying to think or find stuff in here that's not like super confidential. But anyway, that's just kind of how I use these 2 tools to implement my self-care routine. I do both of these. Well, this one for sure every night. This one, if I don't get to it every day, I will check in with it every couple days for the habit tracker and the mood tracker. But mostly it's definitely the journaling. And also, I've noticed doing my Etsy stuff is super calming. It helps my anxiety. It definitely helps me feel more calm. So I do consider that as part of self-care sometimes, not all the time. But anyway, so I'm going to end this here. Actually, I will flip you guys back around. Give me just a sec. Okay, sorry about that. I'm used to, on my other channel, I pretty much only film top-down videos. So I'm used to just ending them there and not coming back on screen. So, yeah, that is the bulk of my nightly self-care routine. I do put in other things sometimes. Like, there have been days that I purposely schedule days off of work that I know I'm taking my son to daycare or school, and so that I can have the day by myself. And that is definitely a form of self-care. But I feel like it's something that we need to do. Like, I am not the best parent to my child if I am not doing what is also best for me. Like, I can't do right by him if I'm not doing right by myself first. And how am I supposed to take care of somebody else if I don't take care of myself? So it did take me a long time to be okay with taking this time out for myself. But typically I do it a lot after my son goes to sleep, or when he's not home, if he's staying at my dad's house. But yeah, anyway, so that's kind of how I give myself time at night to, just like I said, brain dump. I don't really have anybody here to vent to, so the journaling definitely helps. So that's just that's really it. What are your guys's like morning or night or anytime self-care routines? I would love to hear it. I'm always looking for new things to try. So leave me a comment or go to my Instagram at eczema and curls, and you can DM me or leave a comment on one of my posts or anything like that. So anyway, let me know what your guys' self-care routines are. And I'm going to end this here, and I will see you guys in my next video on Wednesday. I believe Wednesday's video is my nightly skincare routine, actually. So that should be fun. And I will see you guys on Wednesday then. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.